Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. I hope your weekend was fabulous. Mine certainly was. I got a whole lot done this weekend. And it felt awesome. I remember last weekend I told you, what did I make last week? Oh, I made the headphone stand for my coworker last weekend. And I did that on Sunday because I was just kind of having cottage fever kind of thing. Keely wasn't feeling good last weekend and all weekend, and ended up just kind of coming down here and spending some time alone. And come to find out, Keely has mono, which it really sucks. She's been really super tired for a while now, and that's just the exact opposite of who she is. And so it's been kind of tough. This weekend, she rested a lot, but she also wanted to come down here and play. She's been telling me that she wanted to build a bench for a while, and then she said, "Daddy, I want to build an axe." And I said, "What?" She goes, "I want an axe." Her and her mom love to play zombies, and Keely wanted like a zombie killing axe she watches Z Nation. So I said, "Sure, let's do that." And I brought her down here, and she can hang for 10 or 15 minutes before she'd think, "I'm going to go lay down," and she'd go lay down for a little bit, then she'd come back down. But, I used all the power tools. She wasn't comfortable using the power tools, and now we made this axe. And this is actually a pine. I think that's a 2x12 or 2x8 that I cut down into a stick and then sanded and shaped into the handle. And the top is actually 2 pieces of 1/4-inch thick plywood with some 1x material in between that made a socket for the handle to pass through. And then after that was all assembled, we sanded it to the shape that we wanted it to be in. I cut it roughly and then sanded it into shape, primed it, put on a couple of coats of clear gloss, and then put some aluminum colored chrome spray paint over top of that. It turned out amazing. Like, it looks like a legit axe. And I'm really proud of the way the head turned out. It didn't look like 3 pieces. So I got that done. On top of that, I had a gift show up on Saturday, and it's a gift. It was a birthday gift from my Amazon wishlist, and it was from my friend Lauren, she's who I had dinner with last week, and she sent me some stuff off my wish list. She sent me Gravity Falls Dipper Funko Pop. This is actually the glow-in-the-dark version, which is really super cool. She sent me, I don't have it here, but here's a picture of it. I found this flintlock Nerf gun, essentially. It's not a Nerf brand, but it shoots Nerf darts. And I thought, that thing is awesome. And of course, I work in a tech place, and people have Nerf guns. So I wanted this thing as kind of like a cool showpiece, right? And so she bought it for me, and I was like, well, I can't just put this in my desk drawer. I need to have it displayed. So I busted out the leather tools and the leather, went to Goodwill and got a couple of leather belts, and I made that baldric. And I made a pouch, sewed that pouch up to put extra Nerf ammo in, and now it's hanging on my shelf at work, and it turned out great. So I got that done. And I also built a stand for my journal number 3 to go at work, because I had the journal number 3 Gravity Falls book just kind of sitting at work, and I wanted to display it. So I made a stand that I found. I have some like reclaimed and rustic lumber, like 30-year-old lumber down here. So I used it. I did not sand it. I just cleaned it with mineral spirits to get all the dirt off, and then assembled it. And it's kind of funny because it was like the exact opposite of fine woodworking. But it was what that book needed. It needed like this rustic, old-looking thing to sit on, because that's like what I think of when I think of Gravity Falls. And the other thing Lauren sent me was, of course, Dragon Quest Builders, which I had purchased on Friday. Didn't take it off my wish list in time because she had ordered it Thursday night, and it showed up on Saturday. So, it is what it is. I will find a good use for it. And I've been enjoying that game. So I made 3 things this weekend. I cleaned quite a bit, got all my laundry caught up, worked in here, made a lot of sawdust. The floor needs cleaned badly. But it was a good weekend. And then my nieces just left. I had to fix the brakes on their car, and I just made, it's hanging on the bottom of the tripod, so I can't show it to you. I made a coat hook for work. I'll show you pictures tomorrow. But good weekend of good fun, and got lots of cuddles in, and got to make fun stuff, which I really love. Hanging out with Keely has been my highlights of my week for the past few months. Are coming over every weekend has just been fabulous. So yeah, that's where I'm going to stop. Thank you for being here. As always, I haven't eaten yet. It's late. I need to go eat and get this uploaded. I appreciate you being here, as always. Thank you. And I will see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from National Geographic. How much does a baby blue whale weigh at birth? After about a year inside its mother's womb, a baby blue whale emerges weighing up to 3 tons. That's 2.7 metric tons and stretching to 25 feet, or 8 meters. It gorges on nothing but mother's milk and gains about 200 pounds every day for its first year. I weigh about 200. That's crazy.